I wonder if they got that. Could I just hit the start button?
Oh,
Probably not. Probably not.
if you see that, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you got it.
I ain't
That's
tripping.
that's funny though.
It just hit live right now.
Yeah, just hit live. What's good, dude?
I ain't gonna talk about that dude no more.
What's good, man? How's it going?
All is well, man. All is well. It's been
You
busy.
been busy?
Work.
Yeah, yeah. I heard
Uh,
you. You just told me you had a long day today.
yeah, man. Just man, boy. A lot of different customers,
Yeah,
and they ain't no joke.
yeah, yeah. I always see the pictures you post on like your on Facebook. It's like, how does this set up? Like, how did they? Why did they do this like this?
Yeah, yeah.
You're basically having like your own ladder matches,
Oh yeah. Who
on
did
your
this?
day to day.
Who did this to me?
Right.
I didn't say that. And somebody gonna have to say that I did something like that before.
Yeah. Oh man. But other than that, what's new?
Oh man, nothing new. As far as wrestling,
Whatever. This is basically like what we've been up to. Like
first,
what's new this week?
first of all, good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
This is Princeton King live to you from my living room
Yeah, there you go.
in California. That California,
California.
but
Hey,
California. Yeah, I used to say Killer Cali back in the
Kelly
day.
Gallen. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, like we were doing last week, we're trying to just keep it like low key, no big formal introduction, and this is me, this is Princeton King, all that stuff. Like you see my name on there. I'm Marco. I'm the host. Prince is with me as always, riding with me. This is a very
yes.
very late hour, so yeah, like that's where we start off. Like what we've been up to. Work as always. Work has been always insane. Um, I have to try so hard just to have like my own days off weekend. Um,
What you mean, bro?
yeah, man. So yeah, work has been on our asses right now. But yeah, like you said you were watching Raw today.
Yeah, watch Raw. Mhm.
What'd you think?
Ah, Lord.
What's what's
Last
what's
week,
what's
last
that?
week
What's
Raw
the
was
extent?
real good. It was
Yeah.
real good last week.
Uh.
Um, it seems like it's gonna be a setup. You're gonna see Seth Rollins face Triple H later on.
Yeah.
Down the-
Yeah.
I do see that happening.
Yeah.
Uh,
They talked about setting that up.
yeah. Is Seth Rollins ready for that? Nope.
Nope.
He might stay. It was, we already know the outcome of all that.
Yeah. I think
Sting,
you think Sting's gonna take it?
no. Well, no.
No. That would be nice.
Seth Rollins is a new CM Punk. He'll try
Yeah.
to hold on to that title for a good while.
I would say Sting winning would be nice, but it won't happen.
It ain't gonna
Um,
happen.
yeah, I can't see Cena like winning again because if they're making a triple threat, you know,
But he said he's winning. No, excuse me. He said he's won every title around the world, which he has.
hmm
Sting, Steve Borden, man, he's done that thing. Steve Borden has done it
yeah.
over the years. But yeah, but anybody on watching this today?
Oh, not yet. Maybe they'll show up a little bit later.
I ain't tripping.
Because like the last episode, the one guy just showed up like at the end of it.
Yeah, King Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he,
right.
he was shout outs to him, man. He's giving us those questions.
Yeah, I appreciate him.
But yeah,
Man,
like so you think Seth Rollins is gonna win because they're making him like the new CM Punk?
yeah,
Okay,
I think Seth Rollins is gonna win that thing, man.
okay.
Sting not
Yeah.
going with it because no disrespect to Sting, and I love him. I respect him a whole lot, man. No disrespect to him.
Mm-hmm.
They're carrying Sting as they wrestle.
Yeah.
Carrying Sting used to carry their other wrestlers, but now
Mm-hmm.
they're carrying Sting because no age becomes a part of you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You get old, everything changes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you smart. I know I can't kick like I used to.
Oh, dude, that's almost like non-existent for me now.
What? That's
No,
hard to believe, but yeah.
like as best as I could, I'll train, but like, I'm not kicking high like I used to. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
got married, eating too
right,
much, man. That's what happened.
pretty much, get fat and happy. So,
And happy, exactly.
so what else did you think of Raw? Like the other segments and stuff.
Um, let me see.
It is late. It's usually late for East Coast and wherever else. But it's just hitting one over here at the West Coast.
but what I did like was Charlotte Flair.
Oh yeah. Oh, winning the
Well,
beat the clock.
man, I love that girl's theme song, man.
Yeah.
Her music with her days on theme song.
Uh,
I
yeah.
love it. I get juiced every time I hear that song. For some reason, I don't know why. But she can't. She don't have to do that. Woo! She don't sound
Yeah.
right. She don't sound
Yeah.
like her daddy.
Yeah. No. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's like she's still trying hard for it. But when it becomes natural to her, then that's when it'll be like, yeah, that's comfortable.
Exactly.
So yeah, like, did you hear about that whole what was that? Let me see. Because there was some news about something that had to do with Charlotte. I think it was because of TNA wrestler Bram. I'm sorry, Bram.
What about Bram?
Let me
This
see.
crazy
Because
TNA.
Charlotte and I believe TNA star Bram are like married, but I guess maybe they're in the process of getting divorced. I don't know. But at the same time, there was like a shooting at like Full Sail University. Sorry. I'm not sure if that's has to do anything with it. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to scroll down right now because that was basically early morning news.
I
But
never heard.
it might have been. It might have been just like a domestic, like dispute or something. I'm still scrolling down. Oh wait, let me see.
Charlotte got a crazy daddy. He always
Yeah,
ready to fight. He don't care who you are.
yeah, pretty much. No, that's not him.
Joe
Okay,
Carr.
no, because that's a separate story. So the shooting is like basically like a disgruntled like person that was trying to apply for WWE, and they were plotting or they were attempting to just do something bad, and I think the dude basically got shot. Um,
Hey.
yeah, but like that's I guess I don't know what to really say about it. Like the guy was crazy enough, like he wanted to like do something bad. But I'm still looking up for this Charlotte and Bram situation. Oh, and like Seth Rollins' like girlfriend got released too. Um,
Where have I been?
no, I mean like this is news today, and this was like more in the morning. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, uh, from the Spotlight Facebook page, it says TNA Wrestling reports that Bram, husband of WWE and NXT Charlotte, has been arrested with like charges of 2 felony counts of domestic battery and false imprisonment. And then here's what's reported: Bram arrested in Florida, suspended indefinitely. TNA has been advised by Gulfport, Florida Police Department that Thomas Latmere, no, otherwise known as Bram, has been arrested and charged with 2 felony counts of domestic battery and false imprisonment. TNA is working to gather the facts and obtain additional information related to the arrest. Charges against Thomas Latmire is serious, is immediately indefinitely suspended from any future TNA sanctioned events, awaiting the outcome of the case. I don't think Charlotte was directly involved, but the fact that Bram went that far to do whatever he's being charged for says a few things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Bram already plays a crazy character in TNA,
right?
You know, to see hear that, I'm not surprised, but you know, I didn't know he would go that far.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there was a separate shooting that happened at the Performance Center. Yeah, there was a guy that was trying to apply for WWE. You know, he I guess repeatedly got denied, and I guess like he had it and he wanted to do some bad stuff, and luckily nothing happened. So
Okay.
yeah, like, oh, my thing is blinking.
No, one thing that one person that was in WCW that went to prison, dude, his name was Hardbody Harris, and dude, he was a good wrestler, man, but he was a jobber. He was basically a jobber for WCW.
Okay.
Got thrown in a swimming pool in WCW. I'll never forget that.
Okay.
And he's been arrested. He's got life in prison for murder. I was like, dang, Hardbody Harris.
Hardbody Harris, life in prison.
Yeah, had cornrows in his head. I was like, what?
You know that I saw this news. Forgot what his name. They call him the Booty Warrior.
What the heck?
Because you know he's been in prison a long time, and he's like, I guess aggressively like he gets after he gets after guys because that's what he's into,
Oh shoot!
But basically there was like a viral a viral thing where he was talking like about like his dealings with the prison and like what he does and what he's into and how he approaches a guy, he plainly just says like, dude, I like you, I'm gonna get after you, we could do this the easy way or the hard way, right? So that was the clip, right? And everybody's seen it, everybody watches it. I believe they made a character based off of him on was it Boondock Saints? I think you might have seen it. I think you might have seen it because you did watch that show. And then like basically he's getting released. So like I was like, oh, watch out, watch your sagging pants, guys, because the Booty Warrior's on the prowl.
That's all right, Nasty Nate. Sorry.
But yeah, like those two things was happening, and like I thought they were the same thing, but apparently they're separate. But let me see. Let's see. Let's look at it. Let's look at a news thing. Well, while we're trying to look for a news thing, like you said you wanted to talk about something regarding TNA. So what's that about?
Okay. I'm gonna try to be nice.
Segmenting from the Booty Warrior. I think you'd be okay, dude.
This is the matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up right now on my DVR.
Okay.
I'm mad I deleted it. Never mind.
That's how mad you were. That's how mad you were about TNA.
I don't want to see no more. I was so disgusted.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up one more time.
One more time.
Not right. The way y'all treating Sergeant Chris Melendez.
Oh, okay.
This is bull. I don't care if you try to make a storyline about Eric Young fight this dude. Y'all keep having Eric Young beat this dude. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the respect for our soldiers, man? This dude got his leg blown off fighting for this country. And you having Eric Young. There's nothing against Eric Young. Eric Young is a good wrestler. No, I have no problem with him. It's just a point. You're having this dude beat Chris Melendez, and now you have the option if Chris Melendez loses, he has to give his leg to Eric Young. So Chris Melendez lost because he was cheated.
Right.
Eric Young cheated.
Okay. So basically Eric Mendez lost again. This past week.
Yeah, he lost again to Eric Young, and he had to give his fake leg, so he was up there hopping around the ring and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that made me so mad because I know he would do stuff for ratings, but that's the stupidest thing you should ever do.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's disrespectful to the. He might not be tripping off of it. He might not. He might be the cool person. I ain't tripping on that.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves to win some matches. The Dudley Boys trained him. You know what? I guarantee you, I'm mad at WWE too. I mean, I'm watching them right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the Hulk Hogan situation, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave that alone too.
No, we'll talk about that because there was development that happened there today too. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm with Hulk Hogan though.
Yeah, but yeah, going back to what you were saying.
Yeah, so I guarantee you that WWE will respect Chris Melendez more than TNA does.
Yeah, because back then there was a guy that had he had a prosthetic leg and he was wrestling and he was winning matches, wasn't he?
Well, he was fighting with one leg.
Yeah.
That was Zach McGowan.
Zach McGowan. Okay.
Yeah, Zach McGowan.
Okay.
He one leg. He would beat the Big Show.
Yeah.
He would hop on the rope. Matter of fact, he's still wrestling to this day.
Yeah.
McGowan's still wrestling with one leg. The boy is also with one leg.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So like, what's so what I'm wondering is because WWE had that guy. He was shoot.
Sure.
Man. Let me see. I mean, I still hear you, Princeton?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, like my stuff just crashed.
Hey. Hello? Hey, man. Hey, man. Oh. Hey, man. What happened?
No, there's three of me.
Steve?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let's see. Let me just do a little.
You're still live.
We're still live? Okay. So you were saying, or was I saying something?
He said it crashed. Well, hold on. I'll be right back real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, y'all forgive me. I'll be right back real quick. 1 second, it's late, so I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Okay.
We got some crown apple. Nah, that's kidding. I ain't got nothing. I'm lying like a mug. I don't drink at all. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. So I'll keep talking while you're out there. So so I was saying, like, WWE has that guy, Zach McGowan. I think if that's what Princeton was saying. he was wrestling. He had a prosthetic leg. I believe Princeton said he wrestled with one leg. Yet he won matches. Where Princeton was talking about with Chris Melendez, it sounds like I haven't really watched or kept in touch or kept up with TNA, but it sounds like Chris Melendez, that's all he's been doing is losing matches. Being basically like a what's the word? A jobber. That part I don't really understand just by hearing that. From Princeton. I don't understand like what's the angle or what are they trying to get at? Maybe they're trying to go for the program. If that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing with Eric Young, is having Eric Mendez lose so much. Where you feel sympathetic to Eric Mendez, he's a Marine vet. He fought in Iraq and he lost his legs, and he's so much has been happening to him. And he's getting kicked on the ground, getting kicked, getting dirt kicked off on him, just to basically just giving him a bad hand while he's trying to do what he dreamed of, other than serving our country. That when he finally does win something, it's like, oh, thank goodness, finally, Eric Mendez won something. So maybe that's where they're trying to go with. But like I said, I'm not really watching TNA. Prince is watching it basically for us, like for me and him. So I was saying, I don't know if you were listening. I was saying like maybe they're trying to do this like a road to, not a road to redemption, but a road to happiness type thing where they're going to beat Eric Mendez down so bad where you start to feel sorry for him. Do you think that's the payoff? He's going to lose all these matches and then he's going, he'll win the, the one that matters. And everything's all good. So do you think that sort of progression of a storyline is worth it, or do you think it's just he needs to just win matches?
He does.
Okay. So go ahead.
First of all, everybody in TNA ain't getting enough TV time. Mm-hmm. This is the truth. All these people, for instance, APW organization out here on Dudley City, California. My friend Marcus is the promoter. You got people like MVP, certain ones coming out there to wrestle,
right?
For the organization, but TNA people not getting that much TV time. You even heard about the Beatdown Clan a lot. Bully Ray was on TV a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
TNA. He's in WWE.
Yeah, right, pretty much.
So, not getting that much TV time. So, since they're not getting us TV time, at least give him some time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think they built him up since he started?
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Have they built him up?
Like
when he first started, he did, because the Dudley Boys built him up.
Right.
No.
I mean, not only training him, but putting him over when he debuted, and then to where he is now. Do you think they promoted him enough to say hey, this guy fought for our country, he gets the highest respect, and yet he's losing, he's in a losing streak basically. Do you think from the start of where he started, the debut of when he came in to now? So go ahead.
He's never won a match.
Never won a match at all.
Never.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty cool,
Okay. Yeah, no, because yeah, like I said, I'm not watching, so I don't know like what exactly is happening with him. But if he never won a match, that's pretty bad,
Yeah.
In terms of if you're trying to like promote him as a superstar or like whatever the TNA is trying to call him or
Yeah.
trying to call their wrestlers. But you would think at some point, like even like it's not basically that's not the same comparison, but I would say Santino Marella, like he loses a lot of matches. He's the comedy act, when he's there. But he wins matches at the same time, and
Yeah,
he's
that's
and he's
mm-hmm.
he's always okay with like losing matches, as long as he's entertaining people. I think that's what Santino Marella's thing is.
Our truth is the same way.
Same way, yeah, right. Like I would love to see him get a push, towards a belt of some sort, but he's fine just doing matches, and if he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. It just so happens that R-Truth loses more, loses more than he does win. Same thing with Mark Henry. Mark Henry and Big Show, they're there to get the other guys over, and they don't really need to get over themselves because it's Mark Henry and Big Show. It would nice to see them with like have some belts as like from time to time, but they're happy with their position in the company. They're willing to help the younger generation coming up, and they're there to just be like a guidance. So with
because they're experienced, man. They got the excuse me, sorry about that. They got the experience.
Yeah.
Like
totally.
for instance, I was talking to R-Truth, he was Stockton Arena, and I asked him. I said, "This is when CM Punk was in the organization." I said, I said, "Are you gonna do the lie detector tonight?" He said, "Nah, bro, I ain't gonna do the lie detector tonight." Like he ain't tripping. He knew he was gonna lose to CM Punk. So I'm like, oh man. So I guess I'm like, so I'm gonna watch you lose to CM Punk.
Right. Like yeah. So like stuff like that. Like he knows like what's up. So speaking of his catchphrase, like he knows like what he's got to do, and he's fine with it. As long as he's feeding his family. As long as he's providing for his family, it's fine.
Right.
But with this Eric Mendes thing, yeah, I mean, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think has to happen for him to just not only win a match, but like give him the proper respect that you feel he needs, and how I feel like yeah, he probably should like win a match or like progress in his career at some point.
No, he needs to, man. Man, the TNA gonna have to start showing some respect to this dude. They're already having it bad. They was having a bad time. They had to get Chris Jericho. Oh my goodness,
Jericho.
that ain't gonna happen. They're taking care of that dude too good. Where they called Jarrett,
yeah,
to take over the industry. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, it was lucrative for Jeff Jarrett at this point because Jeff Jarrett and Global Force Wrestling doesn't have a TV contract, so why not strike a deal?
For him. Yeah, you're right. It was lucrative for him.
Yeah, why not make a deal with the company that you helped formed or created that has the current TV deal and do some stuff and promote your brand at the same time. So, and basically, once TNA loses that TV contract and probably closes doors, from what I'm predicting from what's going on, like why not absorb TNA, the good people of like whoever, and put them into GFW, and then once you finally get that GFW TV contract, then you can showcase them again. But like going back to Eric Mendes, like what?
Chris Melendez.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris Melendez. Sorry, I keep saying Eric Mendes for some reason. My bad.
That name sound familiar.
but yeah, like what like what do you think they need to do, Princeton? Because it seemed like
number one, show some respect.
mm-hmm.
Two, give him some matches that he's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Keep pushing him.
Keep pushing him.
Keep pushing him. He deserves that respect. That dude should have been dead.
Yeah.
But he loved this country so much. You know, it's not cool when you come back to your own country and you can't even get a push.
Right. Right. Yeah,
You know,
I mean, and that's a whole different, that's a whole different subject, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. As we were saying about Hogan, there was some developments with Hogan. I think he was a guest on the morning show.
The Day Show. Yeah. Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. That's it. That's what it is. He basically he opened up after all the whole controversy with him and what he said, and the quote the racist remarks, whatever.
Nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So yeah, so he basically said he's sorry for what he said, even though it's back then, a long time ago. Like we said this like the past 2 episodes, I think, talking about Hogan. But basically, he got put on the show put on the show to apologize to everybody, just about the things that he said and stuff like that. But I looked at, and don't ever look at like Facebook for the comments on like story developments, because you see the dumbest like comments on there, and it'll just like rile you up, and I know that, but yet I still look at them, and I always have the urge, like I have the urge to post like like, no, that's not true, or whatever, or say my opinion, but like, yeah, don't ever like take Facebook comments on stories as like,
you got some stupid people out there posting.
Oh man. But yeah, like what do you think about that? I mean, I know you like me and you, we're still Hogan fans at the end of it.
Yeah.
But what do you think of that whole like apology thing, like, and while everybody else is like, no man, he said what he said, and he can't be forgiven. Like really? You can't be forgiven at all? What do you think, Princeton? Princeton? Oh, it's lagging. Oh, there
you know, with that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, like you were lagging out, but what were you saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. First off, we was talking about Hogan. First off, I'm gonna say it again. If you don't if you don't forgive him, you must don't care about yourself.
Right.
First of all, you must don't care about yourself, because if you can't forgive somebody who's asking for forgiveness, you're not you can't you're actually not helping yourself. You're hurting yourself. I'm not going to Hogan, he got there and he apologized. He said, "I'm not a racist," and we know that he's not a racist.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Hogan's not racist. Hogan's nowhere close to being racist. Hogan loves every race that's out there.
Mm-hmm. I'll even go as far as say, like, dude, everybody's racist. Like, who are you kidding? How are you to say like you're like nobody, like not to say that Hogan's not a racist? I'm pretty sure he is. Just not in public, but like, dude, everybody's racist. I don't really like, dude. we say things behind behind these recorded windows, and it's like you can't tell me like no one in the world is like, I can't believe he said that or they said that, and I would never say anything like that. Like, no way, dude. I can't.
Yeah, they lying in the mud.
You live in a lie, man.
And watch this. I love every race.
Yeah, I
I
do
love every
too. I just
race.
think it's funny. I just think racism. I still think racism is funny.
Hear me now. If y'all could, if y'all, I know y'all gonna agree with me. Say, okay, just hear me out for 1 second. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say some racist. It's true though. Okay.
Whatever. It's fine. Say what you want, man.
Hey, it broke up again. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I was like, it's fine. Go say what you want, man.
All right. I won't say this. Yeah. Not one time do you see any race, black, Asian, Indian, none of us doing what white folk be doing. You ain't gonna catch us jumping out no airplanes, and you can't even get me to jump out my bed.
Right.
Out there, going on them skiing on them steep slopes and alligators and with sharks and no man.
Right.
That stuff.
Oh man. Dude, there's always a joke that stays with me. I think it was Dave Chappelle that said it. Like he always wonders, what do white people eat? Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered that? Like, what do white people eat? And then I think he gave one on of like, yeah, I went to a supermarket and I went to try to look at like they're trying to get, and he's saying like white people are covering their food, like, and then he said in his white person impersonation, get the hell away from me, N-word. Yeah. He was like, he's like the impersonator was like, get the hell away from me, N-word. Like, the chicken's right over there.
It's always something, man.
Like it's funny. I hear this stuff and I can't help but laugh, man. Like,
oh, it's funny.
Me
and my partner, his name is Juan. I ain't gonna say his whole name. I was it's my boy.
You said enough.
Me and him work together at a satellite company. We work together, right?
Right.
And I would talk about his relatives. I call them his cousins.
Yeah.
I said, cousins get on my nerves. Talk about the Latino people. I love everybody.
Right.
And black. So, and I said, why y'all do this and do that? He said, well, why you guys do this and that? He said, I like when they do that. That's okay. So it's just the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as they're just not like in that attack mode where I think there was because Donald Trump is always being brought up like recently, and, like wherever he goes to speak, like I think lately there's been like viral clips of like a Latino person like attending that, like maybe that conference or that meeting, and then like they just shout out saying something.
Go back to though. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dang, dude, y'all got y'all people. Some of those people got some got some balls, man.
I see the dude. He had a hat on that said, "Make America White Again." I'm like, oh.
Right.
I hope that ain't true.
Yeah.
I hope that ain't true. It's crazy.
And there's a clip out there I've seen a few times where there's these Americans there's these like white people saying like protesting like get immigrants out of here, America's for whatever. And so like you see this one person, he's I guess I think he has like a baby carriage like stroller, with his kid. Sees the protest. He's like, like, yeah, I agree with you guys. Y'all should get out of here. You know, saying that to the white people. And because he was Native American, he was an Indian, you know. He's like, you should get out of here. Like, he's cussing at them, and they're cussing back. Like white people are cussing back. But Native American Indian had a point. Like, white people shouldn't even be here, or like, at this,
right.
Like none of us basically should be here, because that's Native Americans, Indians, were here before anybody else.
We was out in the cotton fields doing all that stuff. Why you laughing? I'm just kidding. What what, y'all? It's late. We just joking, all right. But I thank God for our ancestors and everybody. Because we can we don't whip every slave master that's out there this day. There ain't gonna be no slave masters. That what you say? What you mean?
I like how our wrestling show has become like the talk of like racism and prejudices. It's nothing to do with wrestling right now.
We're gonna charge that dude the whip. He'd have had a whip. We're gonna grab that whip. What you gonna do, man?
I promise we'll get back to wrestling, but like I always think about that Kevin Hart joke. Like, you look like the first slave. and when the slave master's like, go pick that cotton, and Kevin Hart's like, I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't want to go out there. Oh my goodness. I tell you people, racism is so funny. It is so funny. And this is basically what me and Princeton talk about. Basically. Oh man. Oh jeez. Anyways. Going back to Hulk Hogan. Oh, that's why we were going off on racism. That's oh man. So yeah. He in Good Morning America, he issued an apology. There was some things he said. He basically talking about wanting forgiveness and talking about why he's not a racist, and on if he inherited his racial bias, to be forgiven by his daughter, and like casting stones on like a mistake. He said he was talking about all those things, and I think Princeton got DC'd or something. He hasn't said anything, but like, how long are you going to be staying mad on Hogan? Or anybody really? I'll see. Yeah, there he is. There he goes. See if I can invite him back. And there it is. Let me think about that joke again. But like, how long are you gonna just stay mad at a person saying maybe mean things? Like, like it's in our hearts just to show forgiveness, and like if it takes you a good while to forgive, then it takes you a good while. Like everybody's different. Treat everybody with respect. Joke about your faults and stuff like that. So. Let me see what if Princeton's phone is disconnected or what. Yeah, well, I see you. Okay. Let's see. All right. But enough about that. Like, let's look at something else. So, let's look at something else. Oh, that was a thing. Dean Ambrose almost got stabbed. Well, the report says stabbed by a fan, but he looked like he just went over. He went over the went over the barricade, and I guess maybe he was trying to hug Dean Ambrose. Like, that was a thing, you know. Let me see. Let me close this, and then I'm gonna try to re-invite Princeton. So I will close this, and we'll be right back. Maybe like 10, 20 minutes or so. But yeah, we're back. Okay. We are back. Yeah, technical difficulties. Princeton laughed so much that he disconnected the chat.
I don't know how I did that, but I did.
You did.
I was wrong.
But yeah, there was some things on the Hulk Hogan thing, like wanting forgiveness. He's not a racist. If he inherited his racial bias, if anybody to be forgiven by him, his daughter Brooke dealing with all of his stuff, and how he should not like turn away somebody because they made a mistake. Like, we all make mistakes, right?
Right.
Anyways,
every day.
Virgil's a freaking troll. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, Bram was arrested. That's what they were talking about. Jim Duggan. Jim Duggan's on GFW? The heck?
Oh,
Duggan.
USA.
Sarita is signed to WWE. Let's see.
Sarita, huh?
Sarita, yeah. Sarita is signed. What do you think of the New Day? What do you think of the New Day so far?
I'm loving the mess out of these dudes.
I seen pictures of today's Raw, and I saw Xavier Woods' hair. I was laughing.
The perm, I was up there rolling. He got a perm in his head.
Oh man, I was like, dude, you got to keep your hair straight.
Yeah.
That and
you coming to look like Vampire in Brooklyn.
Right. Yep. So like when you have that, you have Big E acting a fool all the time, and then you have
the dancing and stuff now.
Kofi's, his clap.
Oh yeah. Kofi kills me with that clap.
I love Kofi, dude. Like,
I love Kofi too now.
He's okay.
The fans are loving him now too.
Yeah, he's okay when he's a face, but I love it, dude. He's great as a heel, and like a positive like I'm gonna inspire you heel type thing, Yeah. And I'm surprised Bo Dallas is not with them right now because they kind of have the same gimmick,
Oh yeah.
Let's see what else can we talk about? Is there anything you want to talk about in terms of what's going on in wrestling? You talked about TNA. We talked about Hogan and our tangent about racism. Like, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor? Okay. What do you want to talk about with Ring of Honor?
Man, let me tell you. I'm going to say this. That company is rising.
Oh yeah. That's true because since they took the TV deal away from TNA, of course they're rising.
But, not only them, but Lucha Underground is too. Ooh.
Oh,
yeah. Lucha Underground, Raw.
Right now is a good time to watch wrestling because there's alternatives, and the alternatives are good, if not great or better, with what you usually see with WWE, which is good. And competition is always good.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep on.
Yeah. So no, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's truly all good.
How's Lucha Underground after the what was it called? What was the thing that they were having? Their tournament thing. I don't know if it was called. Like the last how's that?
King of the Mountain?
Not King of the Mountain. It might have been like their season finale or something.
You talking about Ring of Honor? Ring of Honor? Or you talking about the
Lucha Underground?
Lucha.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the match for the medallion.
Ultima Lucha or something like that. I don't know.
Yes, Ultima Lucha.
Yeah. So like,
Lucha.
are they on a break right now? Because that last episode.
Okay. Season thing, yeah.
Okay.
That Vampiro Pentagon match was crazy.
Yeah. I saw some of it, and yeah, that looked like a match.
It was good.
Yeah. And then what of Ring of Honor? Like I saw a little bit of Ring of Honor when the whole New Japan Pro Wrestling did their merger, not merger, but like their cross promotion. So like I got to know like superstars like Moose. I got to know people like the Briscoes and
oh yeah, Moose.
Yeah.
Moose.
That's all it is. That's all I saw. I was like, who is this guy? It's like Moose. Like Moose.
This big old black dude, the big old head, look like a moose. Yeah. Moose.
And then what is his name? Michael Elgin, or not Michael? Is it Elgin?
Yeah.
Elgin. Okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I saw him, a little bit of him, and yeah, I like what I see.
Future Shock Wrestling.
Future Shock. Okay.
Oh my goodness, they're raw too.
Yeah.
Everybody, Bullet Club, everybody. TNA is just. I mean, Ring of Honor is real good at transition and Lucha Underground.
Okay.
Like and Helico,
okay.
Man, trips me out.
Yeah.
I do some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He puts his life on the line every moment.
Oh man, I have to send you or I think I did send you some clips of of Japan. I forgot which federations, but it's the ones where basically like it's a blow up, not a blow up. Yeah, I guess a blow up doll is like the champion, and they're having like 5-star matches with this blow up doll.
I seen that because I showed my son Zion and my wife and people, and I reposted that video. You had sent it to me.
Yeah.
Wrestling that dude.
Yeah.
Wrestling
like the blow up doll is a champion, and like they're selling. They're getting this doll over because they're heck of selling the match. Oh, I gotta see those clips again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else to talk about? So maybe this might be the time where we should have a little bit of show notes, and like we don't have a top 10 this week, as I'd be kind of like I was just asking Princeton today of he wanted to do the show, so maybe we'll go back a little bit of the old format, have some stuff lined up to talk about, but the casual talk was successful last week, so try to run with it again. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it with us. It's already getting late, and we do need to get our sleep. So thank you guys very much for watching. Let me see. Just want to see, make sure everything. If there's any questions or nothing left. Okay, nothing right now. Maybe they'll see something. Nothing. Okay, and showcase. No items. We had items. Anyways, but that's it from us. We'll try to come back next week. It's always a toss up if we're gonna be live. If we're gonna be live, it's usually like these late hours, talking about wrestling and stuff. So yeah, I mean, Princeton King, where can they reach you if they want to talk to you, talk wrestling, talk all about anything?
You can email me at prince@yahoo.com.
Okay.
You can tweet me on Twitter at I'm gonna get back on. I said I was gonna do that last week.
Yeah, man. I'm sending tweets to you and talking about the show. Yeah, I'm putting you in there. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight. It's at Preach King.
Okay.
At Preach King.
Preach King. Okay. Sounds
That's
good.
me.
That's you. Okay.
you can request me on Facebook under Princeton King. Send me a friend request. I accept you on there.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Especially if you're a Clash of Clans player, right?
That's right. Right.
Oh man. But yeah, with me.
See.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Still playing.
Yeah. So for me, you can reach me. There's a lot of places you can reach me, but we're gonna keep it. You can reach me at Twitter at Nerd in the Bay. You can reach me on YouTube, where this video is basically gonna be posted to our YouTube page, youtube.com/nerdinthebay or /users/nerdinthebay. We have a Google Plus page, same name. We have Facebook page, same name. Let's see. We have, what else do we have? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I stream on Twitch. I play video games, and people talk to me while I play video games, so I talk to them. Twitch.tv/nerdinthebay. Check it out. I play the old school games as much as possible. I play new stuff as much as possible. Try to have fun. Try to be entertaining. Just try to do the whole package thing. So try to be basically a wrestler. Promos, stuff like that. Anyways, but that's it for us. Thank you guys very much for watching. The one viewer that's watching right now, we thank you very much. Yeah, we'll try to be back next week, but it's always a toss-up. But if we do, we'll see you guys next Monday night at 1 o'clock a.m. But have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you guys later, and peace and love. And don't take racism too seriously, because it's funny. Racism is funny. All right, bye, guys. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.